this throw, as we've mentioned before. But Walsh moving in on 181, try and set the finish up. He's got a bad lie there, but he'll probably stay upstairs. Well, he'll have to come down. He'll probably go for the bull here. Went for the 25 to leave 116. A lot of players do that nowadays. Leave themselves a better finish instead of 1-2, 116. Gives them 2 darts at the treble instead of going for the bull option.
Osborne's coming down. And now Walsh has the opportunity of 116. Treble 20 would be the ideal start. Well, that is not what he required.
60.
Well,
just the 60, but time, eh? Time on his side.
A little bit of time. He'll double top his favourite double, so he goes 16 double top when he comes back. So Osborne needs to put a bit of pressure on here. That's a bad lie. Might need to get that just above. It's a bad lie for Colin there. That's the reason he threw it a little bit high. Remember the leg before, and he 180 and it bounced out.
100.
Well, that's a good last start there. 1-2-4 gives him an outside chance if Walsh can't finish 56.
Well, he needs to strike now, doesn't he? He really needs that one. There's the 16. Tops now.
Game
there it is. 3-2. And the match is beautifully set. Osborne just with the advantage.
That'll calm down.
Sinclair Colin to throw first. Game on.
Match really is beautifully set now. This is an absolutely key leg, isn't it, Alan?
Well, they're all key legs in a short distance, but like you said, very key leg. Coming back from the break, needs to hold his throw. Sometimes when you go for that break, you can spoil the momentum. But Walsh seemed to get going in that last leg, but did throw first. Osborne just seems the more relaxed of the two players. But like we said before, this game could come down. Both players setting off with a good 140 there. It could come down to that big finish, or missing the double, or somebody making just that one mistake in the match.
Osborne trying to just hype himself up. You could see there, saying to himself, come on. Decides to stay up for that one. Maybe, as that was deflected out of the 20, maybe he should have switched.
Well, Walsh is switching this time, which is probably what Colin Osborne should have done. And Walsh just showing that you can hit the treble 19 just as easy as a treble 20. But Osborne averaging just under 100 at the moment. Walsh back on 90, so both a reasonable standard.
That's one in. But he's missed with the second. He's staying up though. That's the 140, leaving him a 136 checkout, potentially.
Yeah, after 9 darts, as we mentioned, hit 3 competitive 9 darts in the Players' Championships, and after 9 darts left 136 in this leg. So looking good to go 4-2 ahead. If he goes 4-2 ahead, John, that could be curtains for Walsh. Only needing one more leg then.
Well, you see from the graphic there, treble 20s is what he could do with. Osborne will have his eyes fixed on that.
Well, he's coming down for the 19s. He needs 119 here. Treble 19 would leave double top. If he does it a single, could leave the door open for Walsh. Although a big finish. Well, that's a bad down there from Osborne.
So now Walsh with a 167 potentially needs the treble 20 with the opener, and I think that's missed it. He's going down anyway.
Well, both players missing the treble in the setup part of this leg. But Osborne, he'll go for 2 20s, and he may only have 1 dart at the bull to take the leg. So if he doesn't get it, Walsh could have the chance on 74. So he'll go upstairs. Well, he's at the treble 20. So he'll go for double 15, 2 darts. Played the percentages, because if it hit the single 20, it would have been 20 bull. Make sure he got that chance at the bull or the double.
This
double
then,
15.
This then for 4-2, and there it is. You could see as he turned towards our camera there just how much it meant to Osborne. Straight in.
Well, he came back from the break, hit a 140 with the first 3 darts, left himself 136 after 9. Left the double. And hit it for a 14 dart leg there, probably the best leg of the match so far. So Osborne looking good. Walsh 140 there, needs to hold his throw and then hope he can break in the next leg.
Well, he'll be disappointed with himself, kick himself there, but you see the averages reflecting the score in the match so far. Osborne averaging close to a ton, and Walsh 7 or so back. Well,
the pressure very much on Walsh here. Has to hold his throw and then has 96. To break in the next. So Colin Osborne here can just hang on to his tail, may get a throw at the end of this leg, but if he doesn't, he'll have in the back of his mind, he knows he's throwing first for the match in the next leg. So the pressure is on Walsh, although a long way ahead.
100.
Well, now he needs to capitalise, doesn't he? And he can do to set up a finish here. That's 1 in. That's 2. Oh, and only a fraction away from 180. 140 though, 125. Very much in the box seat.
Well, very good leg here by Walsh, but needed to do that earlier on in this game when he lost the leg against the throw. That's a second dart Osborne has had falling out of the board. But recovered well there with 2 treble 20s. But Walsh moving in, 125, probably start on the bullseye.
He's got it. 75 now he is requiring.
Well, he may look down at treble 17 here. Treble 17 for double 12. Double 12 for 125. And he hits it. Fantastic finish there.
Lovely finish. That keeps Walsh alive. Osborne now, though, just 1 away from a place in the next round, and he has crucially now got the darts. Is this going to be the leg that is going to count?
Well, Osborne there, you could see composing himself, knows that this is the leg that can take him through to the second round. Doesn't want to make any mistakes. Even a ton here is a good score. 60. Well, only 60. So Walsh,
the door is open, eh?
It certainly is. Hit a 180 early on, but that's a bad lie for Mark Walsh. Needs at least a treble to go slightly in front, and he's hit a treble, but he's in the wrong side. So Walsh knows he made a mistake there. Had a big opportunity to go ahead in this leg.
Osborne breathes again.
Both players obviously feeling the tension. Mark there having a drink of water there and looking at the board. Knows how crucial this leg is.